Hey guys, hello, meet everybody. It's MicheleMarieDalene, and yes, it is that time of the week. Actually, it's that time of the day. It's the vlog day, or vlog time, so I'm not going to get too long on this because I don't really have much to talk about. I will bring up a few things that I was just watching a link, and I could mention on InfoWars. At least Haven also mentioned the same thing. It's not really new. It has to do with I can becoming I cannot. It turns out that the Obama wants to give I can to the UN, and of course several Republican lawmakers are saying is, you know what, I don't think that's a smart move. I agree 100% with them. It's not a smart move. It's I mean, if individual countries want their own ICANN, that's fine, but I don't think we should have the UN rule the internet, given the fact that the United Nations is full of progressives and are full of globalists that are trying to destroy American sovereignty. I've seen this over and over again. This is not new. It certainly is an issue. Is if they're trying to destroy the American sovereignty of the American people. Yeah. You know what you should do? What? Oh. I was going to say what you should use the company with lithium Michelle tool. I don't have my battery charge with me, and I don't have my I don't have a long enough power cord to reach all the way over to the mains power plant from here. So no, I'm not going to bother to do it right now. Plus, we don't have the microphone either. So or the tripod bracket or tripod. I was just the alarm clock going off. Forgot to turn it off. Sorry. All right, so let's get this. Let me just give you a quick recap. What's going on here with Hillary Clinton health? Just, I'm tired of bringing this up. All right, so let's see what they do. The DNC and their bylaws do have a procedure in place where they can choose a replacement. Here's the problem. It's already. For a lot of states, they've already issued out their mail-in ballots and absentee ballots. And once that happens, now things get a lot more complicated. And for some reason, Hillary Clinton is incapacitated. They may try to prop her up until she's sworn into office. And then, of course, if she does kick the bucket, Kane would obviously take over and operate as the president. Well, who is he going to be? I guess he would be working with the Senate Minority Leader, Mr. Harry Reid there, which would probably end up being the VP. Good God. That's a realistic possibility, is that you might see that happen. If she kicks the bucket before the election, as I said, things get a lot more complicated because now they have to try to get a replacement in, and so many ballots will have to be rewritten with new candidates' names. We've seen this before. It's just not really a very comfortable thing at all. That's here in Connecticut. We had primary ballots for the Republican Party had a lot of the older guys on the ballot as well as the new guys like Donald Trump, which was on the ballot from day one. You still see Ben Carson on the ticket and Kasich and Cruz and whatever on the primary ballot. That's because it was too late to print new ones because they cost a lot of money to preprint millions of ballots, and so they're not going to waste their time doing that, especially at a late notice. Okay. Now, so that would mean that they would have to find some way to correct an error of a ballot. Also, they can't afford to suspend the election because if they do, when the Electoral College meets in December, the Electoral College would have to choose the president and it would be independent of the people's vote, regardless of who the people's vote are. It doesn't mean that Donald Trump still couldn't win. It means quite the opposite. Donald Trump could easily still win. In fact, right now, the polls are showing him, when you have a fair and truly unbalanced poll, shows that Donald Trump is in the lead. That's great. And then we will talk about that later in this afternoon in more detail. Bcast. And you want to say anything else? Yeah. Michelle did the unboxing yesterday for the Vonets device, but we haven't uploaded the tape yet. Oh, God.
This coffee's good.
Well, let me be honest. The tape
Where's Ivani?
Michelle did was
Was she
so. So. Okay, that's actually a very honest answer. So. Need I say in the end, I did get it working, and it does work. Now, as far as info knows, this is Leanne McAdoo also mentioned was that a couple in New Jersey County got arrested when their neighbor using their open, unsecured Wi-Fi was actually downloading pornography. Ooh, nasty, nasty, nasty. Oh, I happen to have an open connection called One Total Public. Nasty. So we kind of ran into the question as well, should we lock it up or should we leave it open?
Here so you can run your mouth.
Oh, yeah, whatever. Thanks.
I love these things.
Yeah, I like the powdered sugar ones, but they get all over my fingers. Anyway, my friend wanted to have its number, and unfortunately I lost the damn thing, so now I have to, I can't give her your number. I contacted Ed, and I asked him to get back to me with the number, so hopefully we'll get back to me. Yeah, so hopefully. How's your weight doing? How's your eyes doing? Oh, actually, yeah, it's getting better. Nice. First minute right now, you got out there. Eye drops. Oh, we talked about buying a whole year's supply. I can't see eye drops. 1 year's supply. That is nuts. That's a lot of money. $360. Probably more than that. Okay, I mean, but it's I can't afford to go blind, just me, I need my eyes. I'm gonna be able to see what I'm doing. Because unfortunately, folks, this world is not for the handicapped. Especially today's technology is really definitely anti-blind. If you ever noticed that. From videos to touch-sensitive phone services to touch-sensitive appliances. I didn't talk about those yet, did I? Well, now I have, real quick. There are appliances now with touch-sensitive controls on them. Most common ones are the microwave. The next most common one now has become the electric stove, and another one is a washer and dryers. Now, these touch panels have their advantages, obviously, in the kitchen, because your hands are dirty and you want to be able to easily clean the controls when you're done. The problem is, if you're blind, you can't see. How are you supposed to activate controls if you can't see them? You can't. Okay. Now, I'm legally blind. That's not much better, really. It isn't. Okay, this means I got some sight as well. Exactly, she's got sight, but it's crap. It's crap. I'm still out there. I'm trying to interface between the sighted and the unsighted world, and I never managed to totally get it right. But as I get older and as the cataracts my right eye, it's causing my right eye vision to be anything but wonderful. My left eye's been doing all the work, and my left eye gets really tired as it has to keep pushing the envelope day after day after day. And sometimes this is the reason I didn't edit the video last night was my eyes are dog tired. I mean, I read news every day, so, they got tired. They want to go to bed. But then even when I go to bed, guess what? I'm still dealing with the same baloney the next day, and the next day, and the next day. So it kind of sucks. But that doesn't mean I want to give up doing the videos. Of course, I'm going to keep doing the videos. I'm going to keep trying to give you the latest and the best information I can. I promise you that. It just means that you guys have to have a little patience and have a little, have a little compassion. Because, I mean, this takes a lot of work to do these videos. Now, it's true, vlogs don't get as much publicity as the BCast do. When you get over as many videos as I do under my quiver right now, you really, really seriously have got, I don't know how much storage Google gives you on YouTube, but seriously, you got as many videos as I do. Somehow I got a feeling that the day is going to come is when they're going to say enough's enough, and then I'll have to start clearing out old stuff. And if you're smart, this is what you can help. If you want to help us by keeping a backup of the older archives and the older videos, the good ones if you want. You don't have to keep all of them. Oh God, there's so many of them. I mean, just go by 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016, which is a good year. You go through and look at all those years. What is it, 5 to 6 years? If you go from 2011, it would be 5 years. Right. Okay, so the 5 years. You want to go through 5 years of footage. You can go through and do it and download the videos. I authorize you the right to do that. You can authorize them. I authorize you to also share them with your friends, family, whoever you want. And I want you to know that I'm going to still be there pushing the envelope and trying to keep these guys going. Even if I cannot becomes a reality. I will continue until something happens and I cannot do so. I will continue to broadcast my videos for you. I will continue to be out there and speaking for you. But we're in a time and age now where the globalists really want to destroy all the nationals. Almost to the point with the power of murder. Literally. Murder. Not just the concept of murder, honey. We're talking about actual, in a box, in the dirt murder. Okay? There have been people who have threatened Donald Trump's life. By the way, here's an interesting thing. A good sign of a good presidential candidate is one that already gets death threats. That means that person's doing something that's touching a nerve. If you got a presidential candidate that has no death threats, he's not touching nerves. And the globalists will support him. That's why Hillary Rotten Clinton doesn't have any death threats. It's because she is supporting the globalist agenda. So there's no reason to want to kill her off. She's one of them. Donald Trump is not one of them. He's completely different story. So take it with a grain of salt, guys.
Thank God, right?
Things are going to get a lot more scary. I hope to God that I can does not become I cannot. Because that's the last thing we want to see. I cannot. I don't want to see such a thing. It would be better than the way it would be called. I can I can So we have to support and protect what is right and what is ours, and making sure that the internet does not fall into the hands of globalists. Control, especially the control of it, is key to our free right to speak our mind and speak our piece. Alright guys, that's it for now because my arm's getting tired, okay? Talk to you later. Bye bye guys, bye bye.